ma'am, how are you? So today is a lovely rainy weather outside, and I've been gravitating towards oranges and coral. I'll just show it to you. It's the lovely Coast to Coral from Colourpop, and I think I'm one of the few people who own like a bunch of Colourpop stuff, other than of course people who receive them in PR. So I'm thinking I'll do a series of Colourpop palettes, and I'll use them to their full capacity, which I haven't been doing. And it's going to be a really simple look, okay? So let's get into it. As you can see, my base is done. So let's just finish off the eyebrows quickly. I really like this because this is a really nice waxy side. It's not like the regular formula you see. So it eliminates the need of using those brow gels that are available and getting really popular these days. On the other side, it has this nice pen for creating hair-like lines. That looks lovely and neat. Okay, so let's begin with the palette. I'm going to do a really simple look, something that's easy to do, easy to carry, as long as you're able to match it with your attire. So I'll just show you how amazing this palette is. So this is a lovely, corally pink color. This is a nice warm terracotta sort of a coral color. And then there are metallics that have a gold and a dual corally orangey shift. So it's a lovely palette that way, we can, when I do the series one palette, many looks, I'll try to include this one also in it, so that you know that if a palette is just one color, how can you still use it to create multiple looks and lovely smoky eyes, okay? So right now, I'll just go in with this lovely pinky coral color. And I'll go in directly into my crease. So I'm going with a really light hand so that I do not have to lessen it down later. So go with a really light hand, and if you see, I've not used any white base or anything. I've just used my skin color base so that the color doesn't pop out too much, Sometimes we just want the color to look subtle. I'm going to intensify this a little more because I want that corally pink to, sort of show from the crease. And I'm just tapping it and settling it in the outer corner so that we have a base ready. So this is, what I want to achieve. Very subtle, very light. You can intensify as much as you want, depends how much color payoff you want. So the more you go in this wind viper movement, the better it will diffuse. But first you have to tap the color in, okay? So as you can see, because I've diffused it, it's made a really nice transition towards the top. And it's stopping right where it should. I think the colors are a little blown up on my camera and my phone screen. I think this is perfect. Now we can go in and fill in the eyelid with whatever color we want. So I am thinking I'll go in my inner lid with this really nice light color. This one in the center. Okay. Just over here. Yes, this is a sort of a pointed eyeshadow blending brush. Okay. Now I'm going in with this, a mix of this gold, and this orangey gold. Okay. Sorry, peachy. The center one is orangey. And I'm going into the center of my lid and just tapping it. There's another way. You could wet your brush with a makeup setting spray and then go into this metallic color. I do not wish to do that. I do not want that kind of shine. I'm okay with what it is giving right now. Okay. Same is what we will do here. And I'm just covering the remaining area. Slightly overlapping the pinky coral over here and slightly overlapping that matte light color over here, but mainly concentrating in the center. This is sort of a spotlight eyeshadow look, but not really the spotlight eyeshadow look. Okay, so I see there is a bit of this color missing on the outer corner, so I'm going to just lightly tap in and fill it. And same I'm going to do here just to balance it. So that's that. So the inner lid is matte. Here it is shimmery, and again it is a mix of that pinky coral and this really nice metallic color. I personally think it's looking nice. You tell, do you like it? It's really simple. It barely took a couple of minutes. So I'm just taking again the lighter one in the center and slightly tapping it, like very less. I just barely touched the brush there, okay? Because I do not want my upper lid to look more corally. I want my skin color to, you know, sort of pick from that. So that's that. I think we're pretty much done with the eye look. We'll just go in with some finishing touches, and for that you can take any of these metallic lighter shades and, you know, highlight your inner corner. This is a lovely shade for that. What I'm going to do is, I have the coral highlighter with me, and I'm going to I'm going to dip into this with a small brush that will fit in my inner crease, okay? And I'm going to just lightly highlight the inner corner. That's it. I know it looks blinding right now in the camera, but in person it's looking lovely. Just slightly tap it here, take it under the eye, merge it with the eyeshadow above, and diffuse it, you know, at the edges over here. So yes, this is looking really nice. And usually for light eyeshadows like this, if it has pink or coral, I would or even yellow, I would prefer going in with a brown eyeliner. So I think this is the safest. And I personally love brown eyeliner. This one in particular is from, I'll just show you, Sugar Cosmetics. But I used to have one in my purse when I was working in a corporate setup. And it used to be so easy and quick to, you know, make a lovely liner wing from it. And so eyeliner and eyebrows are mostly twins and not identical twins, and not, you know, really copy paste of each other. So you shouldn't worry if there is a slight mismatch. I think we can go into our lower lash line and finish that. So I'll go in with the same color that we used on the crease and finish it up here. I mean, you can take any brush that suits you or fits in. This is the first one that came in my hand, so I'm using this. It has a nice pointy side, and I have cleaned my brush just in case you are wondering. Yeah, that's that. A very quick, simple look. I feel, in reality, in person, my cheeks are looking fine. I think they're looking a little lighter in the camera, but that's okay. In person, they're looking fine. I'm going in with L'Oreal Paris. This is Supersize Effect. Sorry, not Superstar. It has a primer side. mascara side. Now I'll use my favorite tool, the lash comb. I got this from Amazon, and it not only helps separate the lashes after a mascara application, but it also helps in lifting them while they dry. Of course, you have to be careful so that you do not stub your eye, but so that's the difference it makes in the eyelash. So here is the look completed and done. I haven't applied any lashes because I'm going in for a casual look, and I think we just used 3 colors. You could easily get away with this one if you don't want to highlight the inner corner, or you can use the same color that we used on the lid to highlight the inner corner. As for my lipstick, it's just mix of some lipsticks I just threw on. I had a lip tint on my lips that was fading and my lips were dry, so I added a lip oil, and on top of that the last thing I added was this nude color lip cream from Miss Claire. The number is 04, and that's giving me this nice wash of nude, and yeah, this is the color, this is the look. I hope you like it. I hope I made something easy for you. Thank you.